It tells you something about Liverpool's domination of Arsenal. The Gunners' last league win on this ground was also their very first victory in the Premiership back in August 1992. Kanu. All shows the defender who can't stop the cross from Thierry Henry, and Jamie Carragher had a very awkward moment. Gerrard. He tries to get it wide to Carragher. Murphy ahead of him. To get round the outside of Ashley Cole. Good progress by Danny Murphy. Cleared by Campbell. Carragher look for Murphy again. Not so successful the second time.
Canu's on, Martin. Canu's on, and so is Perez.
Gerrard trying to deal with the danger here. Perez has got the better of him. Kanu! Well, I think sliding in front of him, maybe Gary McAllister just did enough to distract the Nigerian.
Well, I know it's easy from here. The strike's not a good one, but I just wonder, a little touch on it to kill the pass might have been the one. It's a lovely move. They really pick out the right passes. Van Bronckhorst to Kanu. Kanu's already aware of Perez's run, sticks him in. And then Perez picks a really good pass out here. Could have just tossed it and he doesn't. Looks up, take a touch. I think he could have done.
Dropped into space by Herpier that he hoped Murphy would fill first, and he's done that. Hold on to get a foot in. Gerrard, Risa, who packs plenty of power from this sort of range. In the end, the shot wasn't a direct threat, but any sort of diversion or ricochet could have aided Liverpool.
You see where Berger was there, Mark. That's what I mean about Risa's got the ball. Who's right in front of the goalkeeper, 8 yards out? Patrick Berger.
He's just so pleased to be playing again after another serious knee problem. Scored an important goal here for the team and for him personally recently against Middlesbrough. Heskey. Now, Campbell complaining he was being tagged, but Paul Berkin has seen the shirt grabbing his responsibility of the Arsenal man.
Yeah, it looks like 6 or 1 1/2 dozen to me. I think he's really unlucky. Mielewski's got as much a chunk of Sol Campbell's jersey as Sol Campbell had of his. And this is a dangerous situation. Anytime McAllister's got the ball in a position like this, that's a threat.
19 minutes gone at Anfield. Gary McAllister over the ball and over the bar.
Well, I think he gets this towards the far post, which I think he's going to try and do. It's a little bit central for me. Remember, he hit the post here. Was it against Fulham, Martin? Bent one in. I think you aim for the far post. That's your target. You aim for that. Get people running across the flight of the ball. And if it drops in and no one gets it, there's a fair chance it drops in far post. Just a touch central from Gary.
But Van Bronckhorst was late on Herpier. He's going to be cautioned for it. And according to the records, that's the 5th of the season for the Dutchman. Might not have played in all the games, but he's picked up a few cards. And he's got now a suspension to serve. Heskey gets the better of Keown. A touch from Owen. Murphy. Here's Owen.
No, flag
goal.
stayed down, Martin. Flag stayed down. He's right on the corner flag, the linesman. I looked up right away. Ashley Cole looked like he'd got himself in all sorts of problems. But somehow he managed to just keep it out. It was really close. It looked to me as if it had gone over, but we're not at the best angle to judge that. But I looked right away and the flag stayed down.
Long throw from Risa. Henry. Heskey, would it have been Owen's goal in any case? That would have been a testing call for what was the claim for number 100. Berger! Now we can have a look. at the previous incident. Ashley Cole came to the rescue.
This is a great run, Mark, from Michael Owen, absolutely top drawer. When he slides it there, look at Cole, first left, then right. That's unbelievable. How on earth does he hook his right foot back? That is sensational defending. Absolutely. Look at Michael, he thinks he scored. He thinks it's in. Unbelievable defending. Having got himself in a pickle with his first touch.
Answer my question. Would it have been Owen's goal?
I would have to see it from a different angle
Yes,
to see whether it was on target. It's always been my criteria. If it's on target, we don't take it away from him if it goes into another part of the goal.
Of course, we don't have the final say. There is a Premiership dubious goals panel.
Don't mention them, Alan Shearer, Martin. They've already taken a goal off him this season against Manchester United, I think.
All right, it's Gerrard's pass. McAllister.
This is the first period of any pressure that a team's had enjoyed and the team's had to cope with, and it's Liverpool who are enjoying it.
Heskey. Keown able to chest it down. It's not a long clearance. Not a decent long shot from Risa.
There's good pressure, Martin, from Liverpool. It's exactly what happened. Would it have been Michael's goal? He was away celebrating it. But we might get an idea. It's a brilliant run. Watch this behind Loudon. Brilliant. Now, is it going in? Nah, that ain't going in. And I think, although if I'd have found the back of the net, Michael might have celebrated it. And for the next 70, 65 minutes, he might have thought it was 100.
Here's Van Bronckhorst barreling in. Henry. Taken out by Carrigan. Parler. Pires. Van Bronckhorst.
I think he's out of order, referee. I really do think that Paul Durkin is absolutely ridiculous. That is a disgraceful decision from reputably one of our top referees. I cannot believe that I've seen
again.
That is ridiculous, Martin. I don't care what anyone says. That was going down for me. That boy might have lost his balance. He never even got up attempting to look for anything. I think that's a really, really awful decision in a game like this. I can't believe this is the case. There's a coming together and he goes down, he jumps up, he's lost his ball, he's lost his balance, he's gone over. If you want to book him for that, fine.
Arsenal are down to 10 men. Charlie Van Bronckhorst has collected 2 cautions in the first 36 minutes of the first half here at Anfield. It's a familiar head shaking from the Gunners' point of view. Cole. Kanu, Henry, they have got plenty of individuals capable of real inspiration. And it's Ljungberg. Now, what's the referee going to make of this? He's pointed for the penalty.
What's a run?
And what about Dudek?
Well, that's exactly what about Dudek.
He's being told to get into his goal. It's a penalty for Arsenal in stoppage time before half-time.
Well, I want to think that the referee's saying, Ray Parler's asked the question, Mark, I have to say, and I think he's saying, well, he's pushed the ball away from goal, and why he might not consider that a goal-scoring opportunity.
There can be a yellow card. Here's Thierry Henry with the penalty, and Arsenal have scored a goal at Anfield. And they've done it when they're down to 10 men. It's their first league goal on this ground for 6 years. And in adversity, they have found considerable strength. Liverpool 0, Arsenal 1.
They've been at their best since they went down to 10 men, Mark. It's a lovely penalty, it's a pressure one. It's bottom corner. But the run from Ljungberg, and having won the ball and poked it past the goalkeeper, Dudek, who's already committed, it was a bread and butter decision for me that penalty should be given. But what a game we have got.
Well, Paul Durkin, the central figure, 2 episodes, the sending off of Van Bronckhorst, a straightforward penalty decision, but choosing to take no action against the goalkeeper. That's a question mark in a week which has seen Sol Campbell get a yellow card for conceding a penalty at Highbury. Risa.
The two players that might have a big bearing for Liverpool, Martin, that's the two throwbacks. You know, Lippman and Schmeitzer have come on to try and bring a bit of craft. They tried the power and the pace of Heskey, it didn't work. Now the more subtle skills of Lippman and Schmeitzer have been asked to try and find a chink in this Arsenal back four. But you do feel that if they're going to get space high up the pitch, wide, then Carragher and Risa, who can leave the two centre-backs to copy Henry if they want. Carragher and Risa might have a big say in this match.
Emil Heskey off because of a knock on the ankle. Further change. A tactical switch by Phil Thompson. Schmeitzer drifting into space. He's been injured and ill. Back from Carragher. Murphy very nearly met it. Maybe a player a little bit more authoritative in the air for Liverpool. Might have really flung himself at that. Gerrard. Littman. Carragher outside him, decides to use him in the end. And again, Danny Murphy, not really emphatic with his heading.
Well, there was a chance, Mark, because he got in front of Martin Keown. He applauds across.
Parla, supported by Pires. Henry makes a run. Thierry Henry, he's put it wide.
Oh, what football, Mark. Oh, what football. Oh, Henry at his very best. Pulling slightly left, but always going to that infield. Look at him, there he goes. Can the ball be put there? It is. Oh, what a chance for him. What a chance, and he knows it. And he knows it.
But here come Arsenal again with Pires. He's got the better of Gerrard. Ljungberg's in the centre. Freddie Ljungberg! It is 2 now! Well, this is awesome from Arsenal, with the odds stacked against them. They lead Liverpool at Anfield with 10 men by 2 goals to 0.
I'll tell you what, yes, Pires, yes, brilliant. But watch Freddie Ljungberg, top of the screen. Look at that drive, look at that run.
Look at that finish.
Oh, it's sensational stuff we've got here. Brilliant the way he tricks Steven Gerrard. Totally flat-footed, he leaves him. He only has one target. This target's travelling at pace. If the ball's not right, the chance is gone. My goodness. If they had something to hang on to moments ago. Whoa.
Ljungberg, who scored in the cup final, of course, against Liverpool. It looked then as though it might be enough. What will it mean here? And yet another hugely eventful offering from the Premiership.
Liverpool have just got to, I'm not saying be patient, but have just got to clear their heads a little. They've just got to get the ball. They've got to make Arsenal move. They've got to make them work. They've got to make the pitch, I think, as big as possible, as wide as possible.
A smile, a scowl and a shout from Phil Thompson.
I have to say the game ain't over. It ain't over. One or two Arsenal players would be foolish if they thought so.
Show. He gives it him back. Crowd impatient for more than that. But patience could still be a virtue for Liverpool to pull Arsenal around. Risa. 5 goals in his last 5 appearances now for Ljungberg. The hot streak goes on, not interrupted, except in terms of appearances, by that minor back problem. Kept him out for a couple of matches.
Well, Sama Hupier's edge of the box. Oh, he hasn't gone. Lippman has just teased him.
Reset, hanging it up for her. Back for Liverpool. And they are very much back in business.
Yeah, they got to sleep initially, Arsenal, because Littmanen sneaks wide. They're looking for the long throw, but they get a huge slice of luck here. This is a strike from Michael Owen at goal, absolutely no doubt in my mind. He cuts wickedly across the ball, and it becomes one of the best crosses of the match. Well, Phil Thompson's trying to get Schmitzer wide. He's exactly right in that. He needs to try and stretch the game. But I just wonder how long Arsenal can go. The quartet of midfield players, of Perez, Kanu, Parler, and Ljungberg.
Owen. Gerrard. Reese, first-time football from Liverpool.
Brilliant by Keown, absolutely brilliant. You talk about defenders getting over at pace, seeing the danger. He really was sprinting in there.
Great footwork by Littmanen. Berger!
What a ball, what a chance, but Sol Campbell, I think, goes far too deep here. You watch Keown, he's up the pitch when the ball comes in. Look at Sol Campbell, look how deep Sol is. He's the one playing everyone onside. What a chance on his left foot. I don't think Berger could have wished for a better setup than that.
Berger. That's a brilliant turn. Is it Balash with the left foot? It is! Oh, it's raised the post.
It is raised the post as well. Oh, the keeper's got touched it. Certainly, I thought like you, this just comes straight off the post. This is Berger at his very best when he does this. Well, the keeper ain't got near it. None of the post, in all honesty. Whether it graced someone on the way through.
Riese. Berger. Riese's left foot.
Well, we smashed one in against Middlesbrough from that sort of range, didn't he, Martin?
He smashed a few in.
But he does it so well, you know, he always just a lovely little turn here. Great play.
Parler. Ljungberg's cross. Henry!
Well, I have to say, Martin, if you head the ball like that, and I ain't seen him head it an awful lot, then goodness me, why don't you cross it a bit more? They are a team who at times are so reluctant to cross it, but that's a fabulous attempt. In front of the defender, a diving header.
Littmanen cushioned it beautifully back to Riese. Came off Parler's head. Perez. Kanu, a good touch there. Now the break's on for Arsenal. Kanu's got the ball. Henry making the run. Henry making the run, and across goes Onshot.
Oh, he could be off. It depends. It depends.
Certainly a card.
It depends. Does he decide he's last man?
Thierry Henry was heading out towards the corner rather than directly at goal. That must have been the reason for yellow rather than red.
Well, got away with it a couple of times, Liverpool, haven't they? The goalkeeper with a penalty, and yet again here. Just delivers the ball a touch too early. But Henry beats him to it, you can see that.
He wasn't really going towards the corner flag, was he?
Well, I think this is a strike. We're putting too many in there for the cross.
It's a strike from Henry, it's off the wall. Littmanen, Carragher. Liverpool, the club that got such a great reputation for late goals. And they were regular winners of the championship. Well, Berger's header, we're right behind it here, wondering whether it was going to end up beneath the crossbar or just skimming it and dropping onto the top of the net.
Just looked as if he got too good a header on it, Martin. It was too powerful, straight ahead, and it didn't bend an awful lot. It didn't dip much. You watch this, he gets really good purchase on this, and as it goes up, it really didn't look like coming down below the crossbar. Too good a header, I'm afraid.
Shaping up for the kick, which comes towards Schmitzer. Arsenal have won it. A really heroic victory at Anfield. And they've done it much of the match with 10 men. Freddie Ljungberg's goal was decisive. Thierry Henry hammered in a penalty. All this after Van Bronckhorst was sent off for a second yellow card, which was for diving. Liverpool got one back through Jari Litmanen. But the plaudits here are for Arsenal.
I think it was a big win. I think we've showed once again the mentality we have in the spirit at Arsenal. It was a long time. It was difficult at the beginning, even if we were passing the ball well, I think. After the send-off, well, I thought it was going to be a hard game, but we played well, and even at 10, I think we were still creating chances, and I think it was a tough one after the game we lost against Newcastle.
What did you make of the sending off, and what did Gio say to you?
I think I was laughing, and Gio was laughing as well. So, what else can you do? We had to stick together and try to get something out of the game. That's what we have done. I think it's the best way to react.
On Christmas Day, and no team has survived when they've been bottom Christmas Day. They meet Leicester 24 hours later. Derby County, despite the win over Aston Villa this weekend, stay in the drop zone, but they closed the gap on Southampton, who lost, of course, heavily at Old Trafford. No game for Middlesbrough this weekend. A point for the Hammers at Leicester. Bolton beaten 5-1 by Chelsea. Charlton beaten at home by Blackburn, who leapfrog above them. 3 points for Sunderland, who beat Everton. Then come Fulham, Everton, Villa, Tottenham, Chelsea, 6th. It's all very, very tight now. 30 points their return. So too Manchester United, who drop into 5th because of Arsenal's movement. Leeds down to 4th. Liverpool, who could have gone top, 33 points from 17. They've played a game less than most, if not everybody else around them. But it's Arsenal back into 2nd place on goal difference. And Newcastle United will lead on Christmas Day by 3 clear points.